Scuba diving instructor Tamara Taratorina of St. Petersburg, Russia, turned her passion for travel into a business 5 years ago. She organizes tours to spots around the world, places such as Egypt, the Maldives, Mexico for diving enthusiasts. Her business survived the COVID-19 pandemic, but Russia's recent invasion of Ukraine has left Taratorina and a group of Russian tourists stranded in the Maldives. After the invasion, international sanctions leveled against Moscow led Russian air carrier Aeroflot to suspend its international flights, fearing its planes could be seized abroad.
All tourists right now are not waiting for the Aeroflot to reschedule their flights. They are buying new tickets with non-Russian air carriers, and it is not cheap. Aeroflot promised to refund the cost of unused portions of the ticket, but those amounts are very small compared to what people have to pay now in order to get new tickets and return home.
Also affecting Russian tourists, their credit cards. Mastercard and Visa have stopped servicing Russian banks, leaving Russians abroad financially strapped. And any cash they brought with them is worth less now that the sanctions have sent the value of Russia's ruble into a free fall. While Russian tourists also don't know if they will be able to afford international travel anytime soon, they're certain that sanctions will dramatically affect their personal lives.
I literally feel how the actions of my government affect my pocket. And until every Russian person will feel it, nothing is going to change. It is only a human thing to care about yourself. And now the situation affects me directly because international companies limited all supply to Russia.
When asked if they're watching how the war is being covered on Russian TV, most said they were not watching and that they get most of their news from the internet and social media. Some of the Russian tourists believe the invasion of Ukraine is a means to help Russians, largely inhabiting the Donbass region in eastern Ukraine, to stand up for their national identity. The region, partly controlled by pro-Russian separatists since 2014, is a major point of contention between Ukraine and Russia, which last month recognized the Donetsk and Luhansk enclaves as independent republics. Andrey Nikulin, who said he reads multiple online sources for his information, said he believes the reason for the conflict in Ukraine is genocide of Russian people there, which Ukrainians and an overwhelmingly vast numbers of Westerners describe as a talking point of Russian propaganda.
People have been waiting for 8 years for Russia to help them. At that time, we couldn't intervene. But now, if it weren't for Russia coming, the genocide against Russians in Ukraine would have gotten even worse.
Despite the differing political views of these Russian tourists, they all agreed that the war is a tragedy and the killing of civilians should be avoided at all costs.
I've been looking at all this with tears. Me, personally, I am half Russian, half Ukrainian, and I can't pick a side. You realize that it's all politics. The war is manipulated between two brother nations. It will end one day, but the trauma will stay. We need to get through this and need to stay humans on both sides.